It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath. It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath. It looks like
Zeku patch notes explained.
It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath. It looks like... It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath. It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath. It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath.
Okay, just a few more minutes.
It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath. It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath.
Oh man, come on. I'm just looking for the patch notes. Put it up on my phone really easy. Now I can't find it.
It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath.
Here we go.
It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath.
Alright, so. Now, what I'm doing is just a explanation of the changes that occurred for Zeku.
It looks like I'll
as well
have
as
to
the game
train
in general, but you know how it relates to Zeku. You stupid ass dog! No,
Don't
get away!
waste your breath.
Where's my water bottle? No, bad dog.
It looks like I'll have to train.
So, I didn't turn counter on.
It
Okay,
looks
you know
like
what?
I'll
We're
have
going
to
outside.
train.
Nope. Go outside. 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 Nope. Go outside. Go outside. Alright, problem solved. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, so general patch notes changed, right? Turn this shit down. His crush counters have been nerfed and they do more scaling. So I kind of talked about this on my last stream, but if you hit somebody with a crush counter, normally it goes 100% of the move, then 90% for your next move, then 80%. They skipped that 90%. Now it just goes straight to 80%. So you got stuff like a combo I'm about to show off. They used to take off 300 damage. Easy. It doesn't take off that much anymore. Right, only 276. Now this opens up the bar for, you know, different type of combos used. Because there was the EX combo that didn't make sense to do because it didn't do as much damage, but it did give you great Oki. It was what was it? I forgot what it was.
It looks like.
What was it? Damn it. I forgot what the combo was. Fuck. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Something like that. Damn, that took off. I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. No, actually I only use one. Anyway, fuck it. Let's get to these patch notes changes. Fuck all this normal stuff. Alright, and generally what they did was they nerfed like anti-airs like this. And you notice that it says that the hitbox was adjusted for it. So I'm just gonna go in order.
It looks like I'll have to
reduce the upward hitbox of Light Punch. So this is going to be more inconsistent, but you know, it's still pretty good. Reduce upward hitbox of Medium Punch. This shit did wonders, man. There were times where people would jump behind me and it would hit anti-air. Let's see what I have recorded already, though. The hell is that? No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm going to go do. Alright. So. just me being bad. Okay, that's still kind of good. All right, I see. Maybe it's just the angle, but. So they're not as godlike anymore. They're still pretty good.
Let's go.
It's not as godlike. Oops. Okay, fuck it. Let me just go beyond that. Alright, so forward throw. Damage has been increased. And back throw damage has been increased. And the cool part about this is you get pressure from those two moves, those throws. You know what I'm saying? So no matter if they block or whatever, you still get pressure. And that means if you're building up the stun bar will just do a whole bunch of Anyway, what I'm trying to say is the more pressure you do, the more damage that you're taking off, the better. Jumping HP, expanded hitbox at its base. I guess there were times when he was getting hit out of it and it was less consistent, so they increased the consistency on it. Fukuro changed so that it would not be EX. Fukuro is so I guess what it does now is it doesn't build super meter on block.
Now watch and learn. Open.
Oh, what?
Open.
Yeah.
Open.
Toshi, that's his V skill. I'm sorry, his V reversal. Toshi's his V reversal. They changed that. It has a different animation. So now what happens is, actually let me just do this. Now what happens is he does a pushback move as opposed to a damn it, I forgot to. Okay, here we go. There we go. Damn motherfucking. Alright. So now, instead of them going flying, they do that and you're +2. So if you want to do some, oops, sorry. If you want to do some, I don't know, offensive options, anything that, you know, 2 frames of moving forward. It's a good way to get them off you, kind of, sort of, but I still like the other V reversal because the pushback end up getting you a knockdown, and then you can pressure after that. You got Oki after your V reversal. But this is a good balance, you know.
It looks like
they
I'll
felt
have to train you.
was needed, was done. Bushin
Don't
Graham,
waste your breath.
Koku, damage decrease at the base and the part that nullifies. So there's 2 parts to it. There's the base, which is his foot, and then there's the part that's the projectile. That's that little slice. So the damage is decreased. All the gram moves basically, and they also did it to Bond, and they decreased the damage of Bond. And this was actually a good idea because they're increasing his pressure ability and his Oki ability. So You're gonna have to tone something down. Otherwise, people will be getting stunned and dead, like destroyed really easy.
It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath.
Alright. So the Bushin flip. The EX one, they changed the distance. They made it to where I think he goes a little bit further if you hold forward. Because I've been noticing I've been getting it more consistent. Alright, let's see. So that's light. This is medium. This is hard. This is EX. They also changed the trajectory on startup. So I see. When you started and not press anything, he moves a little bit like that. Okay. I see. So they changed the way you move when you do it and don't press anything. Yeah.
It looks like I'll have to
Trying to
train.
get it in. So Shukumo can be canceled from any move, basically, any special move. And on moves where it would seem like it would be OP for Oki, he changes at the end of the animation of the move. Or pretty much all of them. But this is what they didn't include in the patch notes that you can do. And I made a video about it because I saw it from somebody else's YouTube. I just wanted to explain it a little bit more. You can cancel on block your EX grams into a change. Only problem is you're negative when doing Soku. Yeah, you're negative when doing the Koku, so it'll be beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Because you're +1 right there. Unless... Nope. Yeah, it's just beneficial not to even change when you're using that one on block. Unless it's super duper meaty. Unless it's hella meaty. So let's try something like this. Yeah, let's try something like this. Okay, here we go. After first attack. What's up? How's it going? Going over these patch notes right now. If you're following along, I'm at the point to where you can. It says Shukumo. Oh, I'm sorry, Shukumyo. The basically the switch can be canceled from your special moves. And I was going over. Let me get this in. I was going over a little something that didn't include. Which was that you can cancel on block. Damn, I suck. Damn it. Oh wow. Well, that was it. Just got to do the late. It leaves you negative, but if you do techie, it's actually plus. Alright, so let's go on to the next change. The V trigger. The first normal move can be canceled, so anything from here can be canceled. So your hard kick, you can't cancel that, right? Using your feet, you can cancel it. You can make it. Here we go.
Boo.
So you can cancel it into special moves. Any special move you want.
It looks like I'll have to train you.
I also changed the invincibility timing, so that right there, they made it stricter. So that means instead of 6 frames of it's 3 frames now. And they also changed to where what the fuck is counting, you know? They also changed it to where this cause people to stand now when you do it from the V trigger. And before, I guess it didn't. I never used it. Yeah, she definitely stands right there. Alright, so let's see. And then with the B trigger too,
it looks like I'll have to train you.
They made it more consistent from your move, so EX
Don't
Bushin
waste
grab.
your breath.
Sometimes because of the multiple hits and the different angles that opponents can approach you at, it would miss. The V trigger 2 would miss. Now it's more consistent. They also decreased the damage in the stun.
Looks like I'll
the reason
have
for
to
that
train.
is because the combos that we're doing now are long and crazy.
Don't waste
and
your
they get
breath.
pretty stunned now already. So it's good that they decreased that for balance purposes. And then you get another one as well. So you get 2. See, it turns into a timer. You get another confirmation. They're already the fuck? Anything next? But you get a confirmation, they're already dizzy again. They decrease the damage and the stun for that move. And this is good because they probably noticed that it was really good. And the good thing about V Trigger 2 is you get tons of Oki from it. So you can do pretty much anything you want because it's so plus and you have so much advantage once you've actually hit and they're recovering from the move. And now, I might need to change characters for this. It also says oh, nice. So it also says that on hit, change to be projectile invincible until active frame ends. So basically there were some points that would happen where I'd get hit out of the move and I hadn't even finished all of it. I'm going to try to recreate that type of situation, but I doubt that I'll be able to. I need a really slow fireball and another controller. Also, on hit, reduce the opponent's slowback by 2 frames. Not sure what that means. But it's working out.
Allow me a moment to entertain you. Nash. I'll show no mercy.
They also changed the movement distance from the initial startup. I hadn't been able to notice it, but I think it's a really small change. Alright, let's see. How am I going to recreate this?
It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath.
how the fuck am I gonna do this? Oh, I see. Okay, I got an idea. Oh no, that's too hard.
Sonic!
Damn.
Sonic!
No! Fuck, I don't think I can recreate this.
Sonic!
You know what? Here's what I'll do. Alright. And then...
Sonic!
Yeah, I can't recreate it. Fuck it. Alright, so... Fuck all that. Let's go to these jump changes. Alright, decrease damage from throws. Now what's important about that? That takes almost a lot. That's almost 200 damage. And look at the stun, it's 200. What's important about that is it doesn't have... You can stop his pressure after this, but the only issue is he does have mix-up options on his pressure. You can stop it though, so it's not guaranteed like meaty stuff, unless it's a slide. But at the same time though, it's scary to stop it. And then if he actually hits you, that stun bar just doesn't increase. That's the only thing that's meaty. Shit, let me... Right, and it's unsafe unless you have V skill. Sorry, V trigger. But you can do also stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you can flip in. You can get anti-air. You can you know what I'm saying? You can... Let me do jab on the wake up or something like that. It's not a 3-frame jab, but still, it's something that can try to stop. I don't even play with the character. Something that you can try to stop. That wasn't a reversal. That wasn't the right timing. Let me just go for the timing. Alright. Alright, so that's the only thing that's needed. You can do something like that, but you won't reach him unless they move or press a button. That means you can kind of tell what's going on. So that's really, really good. That's a really good buff. His throw, the damage increase. Damn, and stun increase. Damn. Increased EX meter gain too. Damn, that is beneficial. There's so much OP you can do after the back. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna have to whoop my dog out. Ready. Let's go. What else? Standing light punch. Reduce the upward hitbox. So it's, they nerfed the anti-air a little bit. They're trying to nerf anti-air normals, or anti-air lights at least. They changed that as well, the hitboxes and hurtboxes, to match the change in the motion. Yeah, there was some inconsistency with this move I noticed when I would use it. Now this is really good. Jumping hard kick. Expanded the forward hitbox and deleted the forward hurt box. Basically, the tip of his foot has less chances of trading now, and it'll knock people out the air. And reduce and expanded the hurt box. So they probably reduced it from the point where its foot is and expanded it everywhere else or some shit. I don't know. I can't look at it right now. So, but they made it better. They basically made the hard kick better, knock people out of shit. Let's see his V skill. This is very important. His V skill changed that it so it doesn't build EX bar on hit or block. Damage increased. You heard right, increased. So before I wouldn't use this. I would use it to kind of, you know, direct my opponent. You know, switch sides and all like that. But then I wouldn't use it because of the damage sometimes. Now, it's been increased by 10. So basically, let me show you what that does. This is a staple Zeku combo. Right? 284. Okay. Now check this out. 284. Same stun too. Before it wouldn't take off that much damage. So now you have a staple combo. And now one of the staple combos that people are doing to get back to old, because old doesn't have good Oki on light Koku. You know, on medium Koku, yeah, on hard Koku, yeah. But light Koku doesn't get shit. So check this out. This is what people are doing now. Right? That's 233. Now check out the old combo that we used to do. Shit. Oh, the coincidence. Oh no, that's more. Oh fuck, that's way more. Hold on. Oh, actually, no, it's not more. It's about the same. Okay, so you get the same amount of damage, and then you got pressure afterwards. Alright. Not even... Yep. So, infinite possibilities, man. Let's go! So you got Oki now. And let's try on back recovery. Actually, let's try it on random recovery. So I actually need to practice this. Really what I do, I can't see it, but I'll kind of pick up on the opponent's reaction to my knockdowns. And if they... Right. Only problem is, with that hard punch, you're not in range for the... Huh? Hold on, let me see what you said. Sofo Dojo, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you gotta think of something new to do on that back recovery crush counter. Or... You gotta find out what you want to do on that back recovery crush counter. Now, if you're a cool guy, you can actually see it. You can see it hit. You can go ahead and hit him with the crush counter combo. But I'm not a cool guy. I can't see that. Try to go for something guaranteed. Alright, now back to Young. Back to the next move. So, open! V skill has been changed. It takes off more damage. Upward hitbox on startup of second hit has been expanded upwards. And active frames have been increased. The reason for that is that there have been times where that second hit misses and the opponent will fall out. So it's more consistent now. And of course, the V reversal change. It's no longer knocking people down. It's just a hit now where you're +2. Bushinsho, ease the combo count. What they mean by that is make it available to juggle off different things. So basically, stuff like that. I wonder if you do that. I don't do that. There's no reason to do that. Oh, well. Basically, what ease the combo count means is make it easier to juggle. Huh. That was the medium one. Okay. That was the hard one. Okay, wow. Hold up. Hold up, I didn't know this. I'm learning something. Hold up, so... Alright. Let's see, what does the staple combo take off? Oh, it's the same amount. It's kind of cool because basically they're balancing it across the board. When he switches, he's getting average damage basically. Because there was a thing that I've noticed with the young, where his damage wasn't as high as with the old, but they changed that. That's pretty cool. So ease the combo count of Bushinsho, meaning they made it to where it's easier to combo in juggle. H Bushinsho, fixed phenomenon, where H Bushinsho only, where the projectile nullification or nullifying hitbox will not be generated. So sometimes, I guess this wouldn't come out. Oh, let me see. Let me try something out. I don't ever use it to nullify projectiles, but I'm going to try something. Alright. God, I don't know the timing on that at all. Huh. Oh, that's because I did a medium and a light. Let me do. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's try that. That's kind of weird. I never really tried to do anything else against that didn't like avoid it. Oops. Fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna quit. I suck. Well, anyway, there's no reason to do a show against that. Just do that. But let's go to EX Bushinsho. Recovery increased from, so they made it a little bit longer, 20 to 21 frames. It doesn't affect anything.
I think really, it's only for one fireball.
Ah, let me pick a different character.
Allow me a moment to
that out. And this is the perfect character to do against. So if you're following along, I'm going through the patch notes. Right now we're on the Bushinsho alteration. And we're at the H Bushinsho in the patch notes. So alright, we good. Oh, you right. Yeah, You are absolutely right. Yeah. So don't another 5 is 1 fireball. Alright. So let's move on. Oh, I like this. Okay. But it's a little bit. Attack startup reduced from 27 to 26. So making it kind of easier to scout out those fireballs. Ashikari, that's his run. Ashikari specifically is his run. Damage increase from 80 to 100. That's why I've been whooping all that ass. Also, ease the combo count. That means you can do different juggles easier. Okay, you can do something like that. But I can't time it. I don't ever use it. But you can basically ooh, nice. That worked. Wow, I missed it. I'll never do this, guy, so bear with me. It works. Yeah. Okay. Gecko. Ease the combo count. Basically, you can juggle that too. That's a really hard combo. But you've seen
like
people do
your
it.
Zeku video.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I had fun making it too. I like it a lot too.
Thank you. Emoji grinning face.
So let's see. The stun increased from 150 to 200. Oh, do not duck. You will be getting dizzy. Stun on that? Wow. Now Shukumo can be canceled from all his moves. So basically, oops.
No escape. No escape.
God.
No escape. No escape.
That is hard. Oh, hey, so all of his moves. Now, Kingston, I remember earlier you were saying can cancel from air throw. You can, but it wasn't anything I expected, so I said no, you can't. But basically, he cancels that animation at the end. So he just cancels his recovery. Kind of like with the bond.
MNH Hosendo cancel old DP.
So stuff you can do is, you know, either do something neat like Koku on the wake up, or you can flip in for pressure. Just kind of confuse your opponent, have them on their toes as to what you'll do next. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. For medium you can do light Goku, light or EX. Well, I think from light Hazanto you can do EX Goku. Nope, I was wrong.
SFC carries the FGC.
You right. I forgot, there's one specifically that only works with EXPP because of the startup. But I forgot which one. And I know we do EX Commando. You can still do one of the bonds, but I forgot which one. Yeah, the hard kick bond from EX Commando. Damn. But I forgot. Damn, I forgot how to connect the EX one. Fuck it. I'm not really going to use it. So, and it does about the same damage as it would if you use the EX move. Cap Commander, you right. Man, Street Fighter has always carried them. They don't, nobody, if you look at the stream numbers, nobody cares about anything else. And then for me playing all these different games, the only other game that people really care about, kind of, sort of, is King of Fighters. Not for America, though. For everybody else. King of Fighters has a decent following as well. But back to these patch notes, right? So where we left off. You can cancel his
Hi.
Hey. So you can cancel his all of his special moves, really. And if you look at my video, that leads to so much Oki. That's really what I was trying to show off. That he has so much Oki off of his switches. Let's give him a wake up option. I'm not sure what it's gonna do, but it's probably gonna work anyway. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Alright.
Been following your videos, like for a month. Loving your content so far.
Well, thank you. It's good to hear from my audience. I didn't, for the longest, I thought nobody watched my stuff, and then slowly I started growing. You know, Kingston been hooking it up, you know, with the links and whatnot. And a lot of people are finding more stuff out about my channel.
Super Gold Zeku main thanks to you and Unsung.
Oh wow, thank you. I learned from truthfully, in the beginning I was like, I'm not going to use this character, he's not good, but I like ninjas. And then Kingston came along talking about, get that costume fam, and I was like, I'm not going to do that, but I had enough money, so I was like, let me go ahead and try it. And then since I bought the costume, I thought to myself, I need to learn this character a bit more. So I started watching Automatic stuff, and his stuff was just godlike. And I would occasionally watch Topovision stuff.
Emoji folded hands with medium skin tone.
Hey, medium skin tone. But I would occasionally watch Topovision stuff, but I wouldn't go through his text and whatnot until we played. And that's it from there. Like, you know, I just played my Zeku.
Oh, that's another master missing him really much.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hopefully he comes back with these changes and all, because there's a whole bunch of tech to be discovered. So you can also cancel from there, but that already had Oki. It has Oki regardless. Another good guy, I think he's Colombian. I don't know, he's some type of South American. His name is Serpentaurus, and he has some pretty good stuff. He's a diamond Zeku user. Alright, but moving on. So Shukumo can be canceled from all of the special moves. Basically, you can switch out of all the special moves, giving you Oki, including his air throw. This is pretty much all of the patch notes. This has been made stricter in both forms, and there has been an increase of meter gain for the opponent if you hit them with the super. Huh. That's pretty cool.
Nash Melon is the channel for Serpentoris.
Right. That is correct. He has some pretty good stuff too. I can't even connect that anymore. With all the other stuff that he has, there's no reason for him to do that anymore. Like the combo route that I like to do. Because it does a nice amount of damage. You can also do this.
I think I saw something from him. I also been seeing Kingston in every comment booth, lol.
Yeah, he represented Nation of Ninjas. You let them know this character ain't trash. Yeah. Nah, we're not doing that. This is what we'll do. I forgot what I was going to do.
Lol.
Nope, we're not doing that either. This is what we're going to be doing. It does nice corner carry too. Takes off nice damage, nice stun, and great corner carry. Hey, what's up?
I need to ask, is there anything cancelable with the stance switch on block?
Yeah. Yeah, EX Techie is the best in my opinion. I talked about that a little bit earlier, but in case you wasn't tuning in, I'll show it off. So you can do both of the grams from there's no reason to do that. You can do both of the grams from positive. Right? Only problem is he's negative. If you don't do it, he's positive. But with Techie, and the frame data changes with each normal that you may use beforehand. He's only plus.
Woo.
But then what's best, like in my opinion, is using it raw. Now the only problem with this is you can only do it when they're standing, right? Unless you do that one. And the reason for that is because there's two parts to the move. There's a projectile and a physical move, which is the foot. And I think you're canceling from the foot. Which makes me wonder. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that'd be dumb if they did that.
Ooh, I get it.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, so that's basically it changes. One thing that I didn't know until today that I like a lot.
I get it too.
Ah, okay, cool. One thing that I like a lot is the
thanks, bro.
that's pretty cool change. That kind of keeps them on their toes. Because before, this is what I would do. This was my route. Right? See if you woke up with something. Yeah, so they had it on wake up. So I would do that, and that's hella negative.
Hashtag swag.
Yeah. I do this. Press buttons. Damn. There we go. What else did I used to do? Now I can do this. No escape. Kind of check them for pressing any buttons. Huh. That reach though. Okay, I just got hit. No escape. Got hit out of that too. I guess he puts his foot out more. He probably puts it out to right here. The only reason that missed is because the startup so long. Oh yeah, you can change bond too. I forgot to talk about this. It's kind of cool. It's kind of good. That's what you can do if you play a certain way. But what I like doing with bond is dash up hard. That's only light kick. Oh, hold up. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, yes. Yeah. Try normal recovery. Alright. Now let's try the new route. Alright, so it gave some type of option after the hard medium bond. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. Oh, whoa, I was just doing stuff. I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. And I didn't realize I switched. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that.
It looks like I'll have to train you.
Maybe the MP meaty would work when you DP from more distance.
Oh, after I switch?
Zeku active with ban.
switch. Trying to that timing, the reason why I was having difficulty is because of the timing is I can't press anything, I just gotta let it rock. Most of the time I just cancel it really fast. But you gotta let it rock for the invincibility frames. That's kinda cool.
Maybe X slide.
Oops. Look at that. You can really time it. You like to press buttons. Oh yeah, so EX is the only one that's fast enough to avoid stuff. Yo, I didn't press anything right there. And he flips over. Which is a big deal. Oh, hold up. If they don't move, ambiguous comes up.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Wow, the Jakura from Slide was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was the main focus of my video. Mix up the two is just crazy. A lot of people are falling for it. And then if you go to Serpentaurus' page, he talks about possible vortex. Basically, because a lot of people, for some reason, they think you're going to cross them up. But possible vortex from a knockdown situation. Oh, okay. I don't do it though.
Let's go!
Alright. And the EX one is the only one that gives you like a real vortex because of the speed and trajectory of it. But it works best in the corner too. I haven't done it like he used it. It's really good. And then if they don't press anything on wake up. Hold on, let me see you do from here. No, or you can change the order. You can do EX first, and then if you don't want to spend any more bar, just do normal. Oh, I missed. Maybe not. Wait, hold on. I didn't know that happened. Alright. Oh, he actually, I remember now. Oh, yeah, okay. It's hard to tell which side.
Emoji happy tears.
Let's try it.
Gem jab.
I don't know. Alright, so one big problem that I've been having, while I was making the video, I was able to do everything pretty nicely because I was focused and I was like, I'm going to put this on video. This is the situation I need to make. Let me go for it. But now that I play normal and I try to remember the stuff from the video, I'm going to get my butt whooped because I've been just rushing people down and not worrying about damage and getting hurt or anything like that. I'll just play. And I wouldn't play neutral at all. I just go in. My neutral was running in their face.
Time to end this. Time to end this. Let's go.
Alright, so let's recap. Alright.
What?
No.
Gotta love the loading screen from a match to the training mode.
Yeah, it loads up pretty fast. There's a slight delay.
Training. Nash, I'm with you.
Oh, did you see that? See, that'll catch the jump. The only thing is it has to be EX. So his only pressure options that I kind of guaranteed EX pressure options. No.
Ready.
You'll have to meet them air to air and try to knock them out that way. Alright, well. Alright, so what I'll do. Oh, no.
It looks like I'll have to train you.
Get ready for action.
What happened to my string?
It looks like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath.
Hey, thanks for the subs, everybody. What I'll do is play.
It looks like I'll have
probably
to
play
train
one.
you. Don't waste your breath.
I'll probably play one casual match and then I'll get off because I really want to play some Dragon Ball. My internet is being funky. Or at least my YouTube. Hold on. Let me check if it's my internet.
Time for battle. It looks like I'll... Another fight is coming your way.
No.
Hey, can I ask your approach to certain matchups?
Comes from North America.
Come on. Are you still coming? Come on. Sit. Stay there. Ow. 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 I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Oh, that hurt. My YouTube's loading like crap. I think my internet's crappy right now. No. No. Sit down.
If you stand in my way, I will kill you.
Round one.
Damn.
Fight.
Oh, I like this outfit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sonic!
Captain Commando.
Huh?
Be
Yeah, Captain Commando.
humble.
It's cool. I like it a lot. I like the outfit.
It can't be over.
That is a very nice outfit. I don't even use the character. I'm thinking to myself, damn.
Chose the wrong
I wonder if you could take off the shades for a
Round two.
Easter
Fight.
egg.
Get lost!
Oh, what happened?
Sonic! Strike! Sonic! Sonic!
Let's try to time it. I'm just going in. I don't care.
Strike!
Alright, now check out this option.
This it?
Oh, damn it, I fucked it up.
Still time! Take that!
No, I fucked it up. Ooh, I thought that was going to cross up. So tricky. So tricky. Hold on, let me change. Let me change it to where I can see your comments now. Advanced settings. Alright, let's see. Be humble. Oh, thank you. I will. I shall. Yeah, sure. What matchup would you like to know about?
Round one. Fight.
Sort up!
Pressing a lot of buttons.
Go to sleep. Get lost. Strike. Begin canter.
Yo, I took away his V. I took away his V trigger. He tried to do it, and I think I hit him out.
You chose the wrong opponent.
Round two.
Uninjured.
Fight.
Don't stop. Don't stop, man.
Strike. Sonic side.
Oh, I thought it was counter hit. Okay. Shame on me. No,
It can't be
it's probably
over.
super laggy. I'm having problems with Chun and Jury. Those thighs don't let me in. No pun intended. Okay. Well, yeah, I shouldn't have did that. Nah. Let's go to training mode. I made a video on those. What I'm doing too is I make a matchup series. My videos, you know, this Zeku versus different matchups, and I've done Chun-Li and Jury. I think Chun-Li takes their matchup, but I think he's even, or he takes Jury matchup. The only thing is he has to be young. And generally, I don't have Jury on here, but I'll fight against Chun-Li. And generally, what you want to do against Jury, a lot of Juries like to back up and get their charge first, right? So what I like to do is I just apply pressure in the beginning to try to keep them from trying to get their charge, because that's their main focus. Once they figure out what I'm trying to do and they actually go in, that's when the game plan changes. One thing that I do is I try not to let them pressure me too hard. Yeah, that was before the patch. It's kind of the same. I don't know what changes they receive though.
I guess
one thing that Jury does have is after her EX moves, she's generally -2, so she's safe, but she's not at advantage. And what people like to do is they'll do that EX move that advances, and then they'll do an EX uppercut, which is kind of scrubby, but it works. But what you want to do is kind of apply the pressure in young, and don't let up. Try not to jump too much at her, but if you kind of have them kind of at this range, where it's difficult for her to. Oh, they changed that though. She can light punch you out. I don't know if she can still light punch you out, but there was an instance where she could stop your cross up, like at that point. We're talking about Jury still though. What else? Once they get charged though, it gets kind of difficult in young, because she can keep doing that kick move, her projectile. There's gaps in her strings if they like to do that one special move that looks like an overhead but it's not. And you can Commando through that, I think. You can at least jab her through it. At first I had like no problems against Jury. Now every time I fight them, all they do is turtle. And it kind of bothers me because I'm not good against turtles. Oh no, my internet's not strong right now. What the heck? For some reason I got kicked off the internet. What the hell? What is going on?
Get ready for action.
I think I got kicked off my own internet. On my computer.
Another fight is coming your way.
Oh snap, I just looked at my phone. This is a really good matchup. I might lose it still, but this is a good matchup for Zeku. Definitely good. You can just keep him out with Kokus all day. Don't let him get close. Disrespect Zangief.
Your opponent is a player from North America.
Alright, what was I going to do? I was going to look up a matchup on my phone.
Round one.
Look, this is what you do.
Fight.
Don't respect it. Give him the jump. It missed. What? Okay, this is where you're banged. You let him in, then you're dead. Oh, I didn't even press the button to start blocking. Look at him, he can't do anything. No, he can do that. Probably shouldn't even try that. Then you use the turtle and try to push me away. Have more range. True. True. Anti-air's on point. Oh, wow. No, okay. Yeah.
Let's go. Go to sleep.
That was supposed to be death. That's how you play that matchup. That's God.
You win.
Okay, so they have more range with those legs, and when I try to gram her to death. Yeah, when you try to gram her to death, that doesn't work out either. You gotta really play it slow. If you don't have the advantage, you gotta play it slow. I have a match that I included in one of my old videos against the Diamond jury, and I noticed that's what I had to do. I had to play it really slow once I was out.
It looks like I'll have to
Let's see
train
what I wrote. Time to try to brainstorm, because what I do, I'll fight the match, and then I'll write right then and there because I'm fresh.
Get ready for action.
Yeah, Jury, she's actually, oh no. Jury, she's, in my opinion, she's not a bad character. I think she has bad specials. And they gave her, you know, she can have better stuff, but she's not a bad
It looks
character.
like I'll have to train you. Don't waste your breath.
But yeah, I recommend Young. The grams don't work too well due to her V scale and her general moveset. She's good at counter poking too.
Like I'll have to
And her Vtigger1 is annoying. When you let her activate that, it's
Don't
really
waste
hard.
your breath.
But I still think it's in Zeku's favor. I just said exactly what I wrote. Now for Chun-Li, who's right here, what seems to be your biggest problem against Chun-Li? I think she takes it. You just gotta know her frame data though.
Don't waste your breath.
And what I did is I try to bait out. If I go Young, I try to bait out her. I might just lose this. What the heck? Yeah, if she's going Young, or if you're going Young, I try to bait out her EX bird kick. She's got really good range. She's got some decent wake up moves. But with some good reads, you can get the win. You just gotta play it patiently with her, because she's gonna outrange you, and the normals are better in my opinion.
Your opponent is a
But if you
player
outthink
from
her,
North
that's when she
America.
loses. Oh man, it's about to be some nutty stuff right here. I can just bet. Ugh, this damn guy. The things that they did though to normalize him were needed, so it's not gonna be too bad. But
Round one. Fight.
good. Not the one. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a block. No, I tried to do the mix up. I tried to do the
Round 2.
the V.
Fight.
Oh wow. What is that?
Final round.
Yeah, that's one thing too. You want to bait out the parry because they're looking for you to flip like that. So what you want to do is you want to try to bait it out. So now you're going to flip. Ooh, shit. Sometimes you might want to empty flip. Oh man, how did I miss that? Oh my god, here we go. But I could have won that one too. But when you flip, sometimes you want to just do a test flip, kind of see what they do, and if they're catching on. And they also like to catch your anti-airs with the parries. What you want to do is kind of bait it out, and then once they parry, catch them with a crush counter, like make them whip
Round
them.
1. Fight.
Yeah, just jump over like that. Oh shit! What you want to do normally when he runs at you is jump towards him. Not at that range though. At that range. Alright, don't press anything. Jump. Yo, that's when you know you can get him. He broke my throw. At least a good. He broke my throw. At least a good. What? I mean, OB. What?
Round 2. Fight.
Smart. Nope. Oh yeah, if you're close enough. No. You can check out the video after that. Yeah, if you're close enough, that's be fun. And then don't let him do that to you. He's doing that to you. Probably because I'm up here talking, not focusing on the match. But if they do a normal into that flip, stop them before they get to the flip.
Fight.
What? gonna run. He's gonna run. He's gonna run. Yeah, you can punish it, but you have to be close. And if you notice, I was pretty close. What they like to do is do it at a distance. At a distance, you can't punish it. I can show you how plus and negative it is after this. Yeah.
Round one.
He's an annoying character. A lot of people aren't good with him. They just got damaged with him. No, okay. Damn it. That's how people God damn. Oh no. Dizzy, now I'm dead. Oh,
Looks like
Round two. Fight.
Okay, hopefully I can get this. I did that so I can do this.
this it.
Oh fuck! I
Final round. Fight.
What the hell? I didn't put him there. Oh wow. Oh.
You win.
You come here to take a poop? Oh hell nah. Hold on, stream. Hold on. I gotta be a disciplinarian. Okay, I'm bad. Yeah, yeah. Man, this is my it's actually not my dog per se. My girl's dog, but he's always over here, and then he does all types of bad stuff. I hate the little shit. No, right? Doggy dojo. I actually like dogs, but I don't like this dog at all. I live in an apartment complex. I think if I were to get a dog, I'd have to live in a house because they'd have a yard to play in. Somewhere to take out all their energy instead of just
Double hideout.
Allow me a moment to entertain you.
Abigail.
Abigail!
One of the people that bought this character on release because I didn't believe in Capcom anymore. I had to stop playing Street Fighter.
I guess I should look for a new combo.
And I told myself, yeah, for real. Yeah, I stopped playing Street Fighter and I told myself, you know, F it, let's just have fun with this game. I was literally playing with this character and going in. I was just running, doing command grabs, YOLO stuff, and I was winning. I was sitting there like, wow, this character's stupid. And the probability rate of me getting a hit compared to taking damage was just so high that I was winning with this character because he's so dumb. But, let's do these tests. Actually, let me see if there's any Okay. He's -9. Hold on, let me. That was just a test. Alright.
Get ready.
That's still -9. Okay.
Let's go!
I got a new subscriber. Shout out to Necro Bolt. Oh, hey, and you see him coming at you with that armor? Alright, or you can use V-Trigger 2. V-Trigger 2 just knocks him out completely. And this is with both max power and hybrid chain. Oops, sorry. Bag full of pushing. Oh, hey, this is what I wanted to show off.
Now watch and learn! Time to end.
With my timing's off. Every time I try it. What time? Okay, it's 12:20. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show off. I got an action, but I don't know what time.
This is me. Let's go.
A lot of people are just still recovering. Now you can do that, or you can use the boosting ground.
Now watch and learn.
I like coaches, well, I like
This is good. Now watch and learn.
Get ready for action.
This is
damn punch the shit out of. No, not. But yeah, against Chun-Li, I don't really have anything particular. It's really matchup based. Try not to jump in on her, cause she will stop you easily. Unless you have, I don't know. It might.
Double
Two hits. It's just that unless it's EX, the 2 hits are kind of slow.
Allow me a moment to entertain you.
Do I have one versus Karen? I need to upload one, 'cause I just fought a Karen match and recorded it. But it's in my playlist section. The different matchups as well as some other stuff. And I don't. If I do have one against Karen, it was one of my first ones I did. Yeah, I do have one. Yeah. All right, so.
Let's go.
Yeah, she'll definitely stop you with her light kick. Let's see. That move is good. That move is good. She's actually plus on this. This is the one you have to worry about. This is -2. But a lot of times you see people try to hit you afterwards. Oh, hey. Now I'm using controller. This heavy ass PS4 controller. I used to use PS3 controllers. But then when I switched to PS4, everything just got more difficult. So my timing's off. I forgot to mention. I think they made a change with the jumping. Not as much. Okay. Oh, I got counter hit on. Wow.
Let's go.
Okay, this is gonna be my last one. So I can make something to eat. And that's it, man. Yeah, I prefer pad. I can't play stick. I would be in the arcade just sitting there. Once I got really competitive, because before I would play and win. That was before everybody got competitive. But I'd sit there in the arcade watching everybody else play. And I'm like, dude, you should have fucking did this move. What the fuck are you doing, bro? But I can't really talk shit or anything like that because I couldn't show him because it was on stick.
Your opponent is using their main character.
Now there are a lot of games and a lot of benefits of using stick. I just prefer pad because it's what I'm used
to. Round 1.
Alright, how do we want to start off? Let's do it again.
Let's go. Let's go.
He missed. He got hit with the. I reset it, the combo.
Round 2.
Alright, let's fight. Check it. Nice. Uh-oh. Fuck you. Oh no! I thought it hit, so I went ahead and pressed it. Focus on the hit. focus on improving young Zeku combos. Yeah, you should. You should always.
Final round.
Young Zeku is.
Fight.
Yeah, good. But he's super aggressive. That's his only weakness. And his messes him up.
You lose.
Oh yeah, one thing about Akumas, if you see them walking back, don't ever jump on them. They're trying to do that back hard. I used to be a Akuma player. Like when he came out, I learned him. And he was...
Round one. Fight!
He won me up. Probably should have.
Round two.
Man, if I lose this, it's gonna make me want to play more, but. Ah, you see that?
Let's go.
Look at that. He likes to press over. People hate letting them move
Final round. Fight!
I was thinking he would have done EX, but no, safe.
You win.
Yeah, with the flip, if you do the kick part and it hits them pretty high, or they block it pretty high, you're like -4, so you can be punished easy. You gotta hit it kind of halfway.
Round one.
Pretty deep.
Fight!
Let's go.
That. Ooh, no. That what you want to do. Gold for this situation. Oh no, that was dumb. I shouldn't have tried to go in. Yeah. Wow, why did he press a button?
Round two. Fight!
Look at that. Easy. Anti-air. From that situation. Alright, so
win.
I'm done streaming. I'm done playing casual at least. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do with life? I think I'm gonna cook something, get something to eat. Make sure I hit my macros for today. YOLO, hoes and toes for the win. Hey, hoes and toes. You right. Hey, that's what works out. Cause I noticed he liked the fireball. And sometimes it just works out. Sometimes people aren't ready and they don't punish it. Online, it's like -2. I fought against... How does that work with platinum? Yeah. It works with a lot of people. When I fought diamonds, that shit was working sometimes too. A lot of times people think, man, he's not a scrub enough to do this. And we end up doing it anyway. They're not prepared. And then sometimes they get you on the recovery, but they don't punish you. So what I'm saying is, if you try to press a button after hoes and toes, it'll counter hit. Because they're pressing the button. What did I want to do? Oh, yo, check this out. Alright. I know this isn't Zeku related. I used to be a Bison main, right? Let's show this off. Let me see if I still got it. This is something that I saw on somebody else's page. That was pretty impressive. This is for my Bison boys. Shadowloo Army. Oh shit. Did you see that? Oops, I can't get it. Well, basically, it's a cross-up. Damn it. It's a cross-up and super. If they don't block the right direction, they're catching the super. Oh. So you can do stuff like... Crap, it's hard. It's hard to cancel some stuff. There we go. I use light punch. I want to do it like that. I've never done it in a match. This shit is nasty, man. Alright, goodbye. Thank you for the subscription. Good luck on your Zeku journey. Bushin Warriors. Zeku Nation. Nation of Ninjas. Cross up. Let's see if I still got my Akuma stuff. I suck with Akuma, but I played Akuma honestly for rated instead of. Oh wow! I used to be able to get that like nothing. That's the surefire way. Yeah, there we go. Zeku. Street trying to fly. Show it right. Zeku got lots to. That wasn't it. They used to do all the cool looking setups. I used to do light punt or light kick into demon flip into demon. Scout out their V reversal into demon. Of course, this in the demon. That little walk forward in the demon. Man, Sakura got some buffs. She, I don't know, they made one of her fireballs +2 in some situation and cancelable from anything. And then also, her V, one of her V trigger fireballs. And also, they changed some button frame data, like medium punch, crouching medium punch, don't push him back as much. And then I think it's plus a lot more on hit or on block. She got some really good stuff. At first, I didn't care, and then I lost to an Akuma player, and I was like, I'm sorry, a Sakura player, and I was like, God damn, what they do? So I checked, and she got some nice changes. Akuma got some nerfs. Akuma got some definite nerfs. They stopped, I don't know. Oh, snap. And what happened to my internet? For some reason, I got disconnected from my computer. And I gotta look up the Wi-Fi and all this. Where's my Wi-Fi thing? Here we go. 4. Oh, no problem. Yeah, it's normally what I do is I'll upload a video, then not do anything for a week. But you know, that's what the stream I was like, for sure. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, well, alright then, guys. If I enjoy the days, and I'll holla.